Hello, good afternoon, everybody. How are you all? Okay, so last time which chapter we finished? The enemy. Understood, everybody? And previous to that, the third level. So the third level and then the enemy. And now we have moved on to the next chapter, that is Should Wizard Hit Mommy by John Updike. So, the number of the chapter is chapter 3, and the title is Should Wizard Hit Mommy? And it's written by John Updike. Now, before we move on to the chapter, before we read the chapter, tell me what do you understand by the title? Just mere listening to the chapter, what does come to your mind? Yes, Sunny Thakur, what does come to your mind? Should wizard hit mommy? What does the title suggest to you? So in Hindi you are saying कि क्या wizard को mommy को मारना चाहिए. That's what you are explaining in Hindi. But what comes to your mind other than this? Other than this, what plot, what storyline comes to your mind when you hear this title? Should wizard hit mommy? क्या wizard को mommy को मारना चाहिए? Wizard means you don't know? Anybody? Wizard? Yes? Magician, जादूगर, wizard, magician, जादूगर. And mommy means M-O-M-M-Y. Mommy means mother. Should wizard hit mommy? Mommy means mother. Mommy means mom. So here the title of the chapter is very interesting, and the title is Should Wizard Hit Mommy? Should the magician hit mommy? And now why should he hit mommy back? What had the mummy done to him? So if you have gone through the summary of the chapter, or if you have read a little bit introduction about it, you would be knowing. If you have not, you would not come to know. So anyway, we shall going to read in detail about the chapter, and I am going to tell you about the summary, the storyline of the chapter. So listen very carefully and you will understand everything. So the characters I have written for you on the board. Okay, so first of all, if we talk about the characters, there are three characters, and out of three, the main character is father, that is Mr. Jack, and his daughter Joe. So Jack is father of a daughter, a small daughter, around 4 year old, and he is a storyteller in the story. The story which we are reading, Should Wizard It Mommy? In this story, the father, Mr. Jack, is a storyteller. He tells story every day, every Saturday and every day to his daughter, and out of his mind. Out of his mind means he creates his own story. He doesn't read it from the book, but he uses his imagination, his creativity, and with time, with experience, he has learned to create his own story. So every day he used to tell the story to his 4 year old daughter out of his mind. And now the name of his daughter was Joe. And Joe liked to listen to story very much. She never spared his father. She always wanted to hear good stories and different stories. But at the same time, she was a growing girl, around 4 year, 5 year old girl. And these children have a lot of curiosity. Why, when, how, which one. So if you tell them the story, and if you happen to make a mistake, or if you forget something, if you go out of the track, they would tell you, father, no, the other day you told like this, today you are saying this way. Why this way? Why not that way? So even I have experience. I also have 4 5 year old daughter. So when I tell her story bedtime, while she is sleeping, so that time also she also used to behave that way. And even you can recall, if I think you can recall, when you were 5 year old, 6 year old, your grandmother, grandfather, or your father perhaps told you the story, you could recall what kind of stories. But when you are 4 or 5 year old, some of you whose memory is sharp, they can remember, recall it. But I don't think, is there anyone who can recall the story or any incident your father used to tell you when you were 4 year old, 5 year? You? No one. Even I can't recall it when I was 4 year, 5 year old. And another character is Claire. Claire was mother of Joe. So the full name of Joe was Joanne. Joanne. Joanne, Joanne. And um, Joe also had a brother, Bobby. So name of her brother was Bobby. And she was again expecting a child. So already they had two children. One was Joanna, second was Bobby, and they were going to have their third child. Now, in the story, it happens that if you read the first line of the chapter, it is written that in the evening and for Saturday naps like today's, Jack told his daughter Joe a story out of his mind. So every day in the evening, and especially on Saturday, because next day is weekend, Joe used to listen to story from his father, from her father Jack. And father used to tell his daughter story out of his mind. So every day he used to create his own story, but usually the character of the story used to remain same, and the name of that character is Roger. So sometime he used to be Roger Skunk, sometime Roger Pigeon, sometime Roger Squirrel. Yes. So every time he used to tell the story, but he used to keep a name that is Roger. And the animal he used to change. Sometime it used to become chipmunk. Chipmunk again a kind of squirrel. So sometime monkey, but he used to call them what? Roger. Father used to tell the story that once upon a time there was a squirrel, its name was Roger. Once upon a time there was a pigeon, its name was Roger. So every day he used to change the animal, but he used to keep the same name, that is Roger. So, like every day, this day also, father Jack, he was going to tell his daughter's story out of his mind, and he was narrating the story. And now, when he was narrating the story, he told that once upon a time there lived a creature, Roger Skunk. Was the creature? Roger Skunk. And there was a problem with Roger Skunk, that he used to smell very badly. He had a personality and he had a very, very bad smell. Roger Skunk used to play, he used to go playing with his friends, other animals. But all those other animals used to reject him, used to run away from him. So, the moral issue the story raises is that discrimination and rejection. So in the society there is discrimination on the basis of color, caste, religion, rich, poverty. So all these are the basis of discrimination. And perhaps when her father used to tell her the story, he used to tell the story out of his own experience, reflection, whatever the incident had happened with her father when he himself was a child, when he himself faced rejection, sorrow, discrimination. So all this story he was creating. So how does a writer or a poet speaks? They speak, they write out of their experience and creativity. So here also in the chapter which we are reading, Should Wizard Eat Mommy, there was a character, his name was Jack. Jack used to tell his daughter's story out of his mind every day, and the main character of the story should was Roger. Name was Roger. Sometime it was Roger Squirrel, Roger Pigeon, Roger Dow, Roger Skunk, Roger Peacock, Roger Partridge. So many names. Today, this particular day, when he was telling the story, he was telling his daughter that once upon a time there was an animal whose name was Roger Skunk. Now, the problem with Roger Skunk was that he used to smell so badly. And every story, in every story, the character used to have some problem. The father who told story to his daughter, in every story every day there used to be some problem with the character, and that character Roger, now name was there, so that character he would suffer, he would feel bad, and then later on he will take this problem to the wizard, wise owl in fact, and the owl would send him to the wizard, and wizard would charge some money. But always in the story, the character, he did not have the money which was asked by wizard. So wizard himself would guide that character to the particular place, to the tree or to the well, and he would say the remaining pennies, the remaining money is there, bring it back. The character used to bring the money and pay it to the wizard. So the owl used to guide him. Owl is something like that. Yes or no? I don't know. So simply I had written owl, and perhaps this is the owl. So owl used to guide him to wizard. The wizard used to do the correction. The wizard used to make the changes in the character. This was the, now in this story, the Roger skunk, he had a problem of smelling bad. Now, because of this, his friends would run away from him. Nobody liked to play with him. All rejected him. So he was very, what to say, sad, negative. And one day, he got an idea and he thought of recovering from this problem. He thought of getting different smell. So actually the Rogers, actually the skunks, everybody, all human beings have got special kind of smell. The tigers, the birds, the animals, human being. So how do the tigers or the bear, they identify that there is someone? By their smell. Even if you are climbing on the trees or hiding somewhere, the bear and the tigers, the lion, they can identify that somebody is there. Same way human being also. Some of the people have very sensitive nose. They can identify just by smell what kind of food is being prepared, what kind of animal is there. So everybody has that natural smell. So this animal, skunk, used to smell bad. Nobody liked to play with him. So one day he decided to get rid out of it, and he went to an owl. He went to the owl. So father is telling this story to his daughter, and daughter is listening. Joy's 4-year-old daughter, she is listening, and the father narrates the story very beautifully. He says his dialogue sometime like owl, sometime like wizard. He brings voice modulation in his voice. He also acts, he also makes his faces according to the character he is speaking about. And sometime Joe, who is growing, who is curious, she is a growing girl. So she asked some doubts, some questions to her father. And father doesn't like it. Father doesn't like her daughter to interrupt him, to ask question, because parents or adult, they are sometimes fed up with the questions of small children. They bring such a kind of question. Their doubt is never solved. Why, when, why this so, how it is, why not this. So it's very difficult to answer 4 year or 5 year old girl or boy. So father used to get frustrated because his pace used to get interrupted, his speed, his story which he used to tell the daughter. So father used to sometime scold her, and he used to tell, is my story. Sometime when the daughter would disagree, the daughter will become adamant, she would say no, 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 no. Then father would show his dominance, his authority. He would say, I'm your father, I know better than you, I know much more than you, obey me, listen to me. So here it is also spoken about the male dominance attitude, male dominance attitude in the society. Male like to dominate over their wives, their children, their daughter, their son. And also adults perspective different from child. Perspective means attitude, thinking attitude, reasoning attitude. So adult people have got different attitude than children. Why? Because children are only growing, whereas adult people have grown up. They are more experienced than the children. So the father used to tell story. He was telling the story about Roger skunk, and Roger skunk used to smell very bad. So one day he thought of getting rid of this smell. He went to the owl, and the owl guided him to the wizard. The owl said that go that place, you will meet a wizard, and that wizard would solve your problem. You pay him some money and he would solve your problem. So Roger Skunk went to the wizard. Now there was a hut, a small house, and in the hut, when this fellow reached, when Roger Skunk reached, he was shouting, and hearing his voice, an old man, scooping, bending, he came out and he said, what? What do you want? What can I do for you? And this fellow said, Roger Skunk said that, you know that I smell very bad. So wizard said, yes, I can feel that. I can smell that. You are stinking. You are smelling very bad. So he said, what do you want me to do for you? Roger Skunk said that, kindly change me into different personality. Kindly change my smell. Transform my smell. So wizard asked him, what you want to be smell like? How you want to smell? So he thought for some time, and he said that I want to smell like roses. Roses, flower. I want to smell like roses. So old wizard, he used his wand, used his stick, magic stick, and said sab abracadabra, illegally bulibulum, astum dustum, something he said, and he changed Roger Skunk from smelling bad to a good smell. That's the smell of roses. Now he was smelling like roses, flower of roses. So he gave him the money which wizard asked. But again, he did not have sufficient. He asked 7 pennies and he had only 4. So he said that remaining 3 pennies are there. You go under the tree, bring it back and give it to me. So Roger Skunk went there, he brought the remaining money and gave it to the wizard, and now he reached home. Now when Roger Skunk reached home, his mother shouted at him. His mother got angry at him. Why she got angry? Why she shouted at him? Because he was smelling like roses. So the mother got very angry, very furious, and she told, "Who made you like this? Who made you smell like this? Why? What kind of smell is this? You are not my son." He said, "No, I am Roger Skunk. I am your child." And then she said, "Who gave you this kind of smell?" And then he told her mother about the old wizard. So the Roger Skunk's mother held his hand and took him to the old wizard. And reaching there before the house of old wizard, she called out the old wizard out of the house, and she had an umbrella. She had an umbrella and just went and she hit on the head of the wizard. Hit on the head of the wizard. And she said, "Give my son his original smell back. How dare you change his original personality? With whose permission you have changed my child's smell?" So she went and hit him back, and the old wizard had changed the smell of Roger's skunk again back to that bad smell. Now Roger Skunk came back home with his mother, and the whistle of the train blew, and their father returned home from city from his job, and three of them sat on the dining table and they had their delicious dinner. Now the story got over. But story got over. Okay, so this was the story Jack told his daughter Joe. But now in the chapter, daughter Joe is telling her father Jack, "No, father, no, please don't end the story this way." She says, "I don't like this end. Please give a different end to story." You are saying that mother of Roger Skunk went and she hit back on the head of wizard and changed his original smell, bad smell back. Why? She's asking question now. Why? She says that the wizard had done something good for the Roger Skunk. He had changed his bad smell into good smell. Why did she do that? No, 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 I don't want this, and you change the story. So at this point, the father is adamant. Father is determined. Father says, "No, this is my story. I can't change it." So here again, the point is that is male dominance attitude. And also adult's perspective is different from child. Child thinks from her own perspective that wizard had done something good. He was smelling bad. Nobody liked to play with him. But now, once his smell was changed, all the other creatures, other animal played with him. But now again his smell would be changed, was changed to bad smell. Nobody would like to play. But the father said, the father explained to his daughter that for a mother, his child, her child is best. However he is, whatever he is, whether he is fair complex, dark complex, short, tall, thick, thin, dull, intelligent, clever, very clever, smart, ugly, for a mother, all the sons, daughters are equal, and she loves them uh, in spite of whatever the negativity or lack, they may lack anything. But the mother loves the son. So, but still, Joe was not convinced. She was not convinced. Father was trying to explain to her for a long time. she was not listening. She just was behaving adamant, and she was saying that, please change the end of this. I want a different end of the story. And then father said, no, I am fed up with you. I am going down. Your mother is there alone. And he slowly comes down. The mother, his wife, was working down, and he was upstairs on first floor with his daughter, trying to make her sleep, while his wife was in the kitchen. She was doing some woodwork, she was painting some furniture, and Joe and Jack was going slowly. He did not want to talk to his wife, he did not want to do any work. Why? Because his authority was questioned. His authority was questioned by his daughter. Daughter said, no, I want a different story. And Jack did not like whenever any women took advantage of him. He treated them like they should be obeying to him, obedient to him. He did not want his wife or his daughter to question him. Whatever he said, he is right. So he comes down, and he had a word, however, with his wife. His wife Claire said that today you took a long time explaining ending of the story, and he says yes, and then the story gets over. So that's the end of the story. I told you from the beginning. I just summarize it. I would just tell the synopsis of the story within 5 minutes. Okay. So here is a story about the worldview of a little child. Whose worldview? Worldview of a little child, and the difficult moral question she raises during the story session with her father. So as I already told you that adult's perception is different from a child perception. So in the evening and for Saturday naps, Jack told his daughter Joe story out of his mind. This custom began when she was 2 years old, and the ritual of storytelling was especially fatiguing, tiresome on Saturday because Joe wouldn't sleep for a long time. Joe never fell asleep in naps anymore, and this made her father frustrated. Each new story was a slight variation of a basic tale. A small creature, usually named Roger, Roger Fish, Roger Skunk, Roger Pigeon, Roger Squirrel, Roger Chipmunk, had some problem and went with it to the wise old owl. And the owl used to guide him to the wizard. And the wizard performed a magical spell that solved the problem. He demanded in payment a number of pennies greater than the number that Roger creature had. But he directed the animal to a place where the extra money could be found. Then Roger was so happy, he played many games with other creatures and went home to his mother. One day, Jack told Joe a story about Roger Skunk, who smelled so bad. So, the same story which I told you, I am telling you, I am repeating again in a summarized way. So, Skunk, who smelled so bad that all other creatures avoided playing with him. So, he went to wise old owl to seek advice for him. The old owl advised him to go to the wizard. Roger went to the wizard to get rid of his awful smell. The wizard asked Roger Skunk what he wanted to smell like. Roger replied, roses. The wizard demanded 7 pennies from Roger. How many? 7. Money, the currency. But All he had was 4 pennies, and he began to cry. He said, I have only 4, I cannot pay you. The wizard directed him to go to the end of the lane and turn around 3 times and look down at the magic well, and there he would find the remaining money. Now, what happens? Roger Skunk got 3 pennies in the magic well and took them back to the wizard. He gave him a pleasant smell of roses. Now Roger Skunk was very happy. He ran out into the woods, and all the other little animals gathered around him because he smelled so good. Smell of roses. They played baseball, football, basketball, lacrosse, hockey, soccer, and pick up sticks. Then it began to get dark, and they all ran home to their mommies. Roger Skunk's mother got angry. She said that Roger smelled the way a little skunk should have. She took an umbrella and went back with Roger Skunk and hit the wizard right on his head. The wizard restored the awful smell of Roger Skunk. Roger and his mommy went home. When Roger Skunk was in bed, mommy skunk hugged him and said, now he smelled like her little baby skunk again, and she loved him very much. Joe disapproved the story ending by Jack. Joe said, no, I don't like this ending of the story. She insisted her father to tell the same story but changed the ending. That wizard took the magic wand and hit the mommy and give back the. So, what she is telling her father, she tells that I want you to change the story, and in the story, you mentioned that the wizard took the stick back and she is hitting the mommy back. Yes. So therefore the title is Should Wizard Hit Mommy? So this is from the point of the child. Joe could not bear the thought of Roger Skunk with his foul smell. She was worried that the other little animal would again run away from Roger Skunk. Joe wanted a happy end of the story. She was worried that other animals would not play with him. However, Jack insists that it was the wizard that was hit and not the mother. He told Joe that eventually the other animal got used to bad smell of Roger skunk, and they started playing with Roger skunk. The point was that the little skunk loved his mommy more than he loved all the other little animal, and she knew what was right for her child. Joe's constant question and her son's non acceptance, her daughter's non acceptance of ending of the story appears to be a threat to his authority. So he uses the ultimate weapon of adult authority and asked if she wanted him to spank her. If she wanted him to spank her. Spank her means beat her. He used his adult authority. So therefore, again and again, the point is coming: adult dominance. When adult people, especially mother, father, and the males, when they are questioned, when their egos are hurt, when their authority is questioned, what do? They use violence. Many children, many parents, they beat their children. So he refused to change the ending and wanted her to learn to respect parents and their decision. Jack wanted to teach a moral lesson to his daughter that parents are always right. Parents know what is best for their children. So that's the end of the story I have told you. Now, if you have any doubt, any confusion, you can ask me.